ubani lo Jose wakhona. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, ubani lo Jose wakhona. Hey Pirates, yaflopa man, my brother. Hey, yaflop. Naso ke uye lo Jose wakhona. Congratulations again to the Spanish guitar Orlando Pirates coach, and also he was the All-Stars coach, and he won this cup for the second time. Huh? Two Carling these cups, the Carling knockout, two NetBank cups, three M10-8s so far since 2022. The coach that when he was appointed, but ubani lo Jose wakhona. Hey Pirates yaflopa my brother. Pirates ay khona man, ubani nalona ini yeah nayi plamba bafethu iyaqhubeka. He's continuing where he left off. He just keeps on collecting. His work will be on what we see on the screen in terms of the results, and the team and how it has improved. And even now, he didn't really have to do much, but he just had to be there to give the players the confidence, to bring the unity within the team, and just to ensure that they play well, happily so. So I think everything went well on his side, and another trophy on the back, as you guys have seen, that Makesi, beishawe load shedding, ugesi bongeko, and they lost by 3-0. All Stars continues defending this trophy for the second time. Spanish guitar wins the trophy. Let's see who next year it will be. And yeah, man, I'd love Pirates to win this cup one day while this coach is still there. I want to see if he's going to be able to defend it while he's the Pirates coach. I would love to see that. But yeah, guys, 7th trophy. As I've said, 7th trophy in South African soil. I asked you before the game started, do you think he's gonna make it? And no one said no. Most of you were saying yes. Those who responded, and he has done it. 7 cups in South Africa. A coach that was appointed back in 2022 when the season started. I think it was in June, July, somewhere there. 2022 though, June, July. And he's been marvelous. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Makesi, as they are the champions of the Carling Knockout Cup. Players like Mufukeng are doing it again. He was there. Was he there? Yeah, I think he was there last season. Winning it again. Wamfundo Obrigado unfortunately didn't play, and I've seen others saying that the Pirates coach is playing Pirates players. Well, the Pirates coach doesn't have a choice. You guys voted for him. You guys voted for the players. So I don't understand when you now want to push that agenda to say the Pirates coach was now giving Abotito Amachansi. He's not giving him Fundo Villa. You are the ones that voted for the starting 11, and then the players that came in were voted for. Unfortunately, not everyone could play. It looks like it was 5 subs because, am I right? Yeah, because if I remember well, in the second half, it was Tito that came in and Lodge, right? And then there was Green that came in and Mabasa came in. And then it was Frosler. I think those are the only players. If my memory serves me well, I think those are the players that came in the second half and played. So it was 5 subs. So it's normal that in a game you make 5 subs. And it looks like today there was no, there was no exception to that. So stop blaming the coach, but vote for the players that you want to see on the screen. It's that simple. And the players that you saw were voted for by the fans, and the players won. So I don't know why we should now be going into individuals and saying that one shouldn't have been, that one shouldn't. I don't think there was those options, unfortunately. So yeah, man, that is the situation. We're now going to jump to something else. Coach Clinton LARSEN. Now end up and say cool meal. And we've been talking about. I was live during the game. I told you guys that this is his last game. It might be his last game. Maybe if he wins it, he might change their minds. But he didn't win it. They were horrific, especially in the first half. Second half, kudos to the subs that they made. They made a shift. Tactically, they were more tried going offensively, and they limited All Stars playing the rhythm. When All Stars didn't play well in the second half. I thought Abotito and Aboloch would change the game and make it more. But no, they also didn't have good, like, they didn't impact the game. The first half was marvelous to watch on the side of All Stars, but the second half it was more of managing the game and all that. But anyway, I think what I'm trying to say is that Makesi improved. They played better in the second half. In the second half they played better, but it still wasn't to be. And Sipo Chain, well done. You made some good saves to just ensure that you keep a clean sheet. So yeah, guys, Clinton Larsen has, said it on national TV that he's no longer the coach of Imakesi. So that's it. After the game, he just said it. Guti, that was his last game, and in Dabinjalo Bafetu, he's out. He officially parted ways with Makesi. We're talking about a coach that won the trophy. Let me also attach the picture. He won this trophy. Yeah, guys. So yeah, Clinton Larsen. He promoted Makesi to the Betway Premiership. Last season, automatically. It's very important to say it. Automatic promotion to the Betway Premiership, and then in the process, he also won them. This cup, the Culling Knockout Cup, beating teams like Pirates, Sundowns. They even played with Chiefs in the league, and they drew the game. They nearly beat them 2-0, but Chiefs came back, in the last 10 minutes of that game. So he's a great coach. He has done well. I wish him all the best. I think teams like Richards Bay should be looking. This is a coach that they might want to go for. Teams like Golden Arrows should be looking. This is a coach that they might want to go for, and that's just about it, and please, guys, man, let's pray, man. Let's pray for Man City. They are going through it, it was funny at first, but now it's not. It's really not. Manchester City, in their last 12 games, have only one win. Last 12 games across all competition have only one win, and today was not an exception. They lost against Aston Villa by 2-1. They scored the last minute goal. It was nearly even 2-0. Goals from, is it John Duran and is it Rogers? I think Rogers also scored, if I'm not mistaken. But by the time I was watching this Makesi game and All Stars, Tottenham Hotspurs beat them, 2-1. They were beaten by Bournemouth 2-1. They lost to Sporting 4-1. They lost to Brighton 2-1. They lost 4-0 to Cape Town Spurs. Hi, man. Why you need to Cape Town? Tottenham Spurs. And then they drew with Feyenoord, And then they lost to Liverpool 2-0. And then they won against Nottingham Forest 3-0. And then they drew 2-2 with Crystal Palace. They lost 2-0 to Juventus. They lost 2-1 to Manchester United. Amorim was doing it for the second time because he beat them 4-1 as a Sporting coach. Now he did it as the Manchester United coach. And that game they were winning up until they were not. In the last hours of the game, last 5 minutes, I think, they considered goals. 2 goals, they lost it. And then Aston Villa today, they did what they do best. They beat Man City. So hey, Pep Guardiola, ever since he signed that contract, things have not been going well. I don't know what's going on. Ever since you did what you did to Vini, that Ballon d'Or, take the Ballon d'Or back. But yeah, guys, I'm just joking. Yeah, but on a serious note, Man City have been struggling. They are struggling, and the only excuse is injuries. So yeah, guys, let's close it here, and please stop that thing of pushing that agenda. The Spanish guitar Orlando Pirates coach was giving his players. I saw someone writing that a big Facebook page with a lot of following, misleading people so that they can come and start their own agendas like you always do. The Pirates coach had no power. He had no say at all in terms of the players that play this game. He was there as the coach to just unify the team and make sure that they play, give them the instructions on certain elements of the game. That was it. That was it. The subs and everything, the man of the match, the coach himself, you selected. The players that started, you selected. The subs were selected by you. Everything was selected by the fans. All these players were selected by the fans. And it was 5 subs. Did Mokune finish the game? Yes. And he had a very good game. Did Mbogazi finish the game? Of course, he finished it. He played very well with Aiden McCarthy on your right-hand side, there, number 25. I think I was worried that it's 2 left-footed centre-backs, but they did just well. Samgelo Zwane was one of my men of the matches for the day. He got a goal, he got an assist. But in the second half, he was a bit deeper than I would like, First half, with Obas there, I think he was able to go into advanced positions and he was very explosive, even scored, getting an assist. He's a very good player, this guy, but not defensively sound. And then Kekana also. Is it Kekana? I hope I'm not calling his name wrong. I hope it is Kekana. I think he also had a marvelous game. I think this is a Sundowns player, from the TTC. I think he played well. I think he played well in that middle of the park, and that's something, for Sundowns. Homulimo Kekana is good, and soon you'll be seeing him on your screens. That number 8, he played well in the midfield, And the second half, it was him playing as a 6, and then Zwane would play as a 6. Bibano chincha, Ashley Dupreez played. Did he get subbed? Yes, he did. Who came in? It was Mabasa. Who voted for Mabasa? It was you. Did Sipo Chain play? Yes. He made some good saves, and he was not subbed, And then you had Tlongwane, who got 2 goals today. He's a Kaizer Chiefs player from the TTC. Naledi Tlongwane is the name. Hopefully, he's going to make it to the first team soon. He made a name for himself today. And he was subbed also. I'm trying to show you that it was 5 subs that were made. And that was it. Those that were voted by you. So we talked about Dupreez going out. There was a time when I thought he could have scored. There was a time when I thought he could have passed. He made some smaller mistakes. I think he also got an assist to Dupreez for... Is he the one that assisted Zwan? But he got an assist to Dupreez in that game, So, Dupreez subbed for Mabasa. Tlongwane subbed for who? For Green. If you guys remember, Green. And then Tiwani was subbed for who? Riv Frosler. Right? They played well, guys. Tiwani was good on the left-hand side also. Mufukeng subbed for who? For Lodge, right? And then Batusi Obas was subbed for Mashwanganyi. That was it. And then McCarthy played the whole game. Everyone played well. The team won. Stop dragging the Spanish guitar to use these agendas of saying he wanted to choose Pirates players. If the fans are voting for Pirates players, what needs to happen? Because the Carling knockout was including the fans. Everything. It's the fans that select the setup. Everything. Thank you, guys. I'm closing the video here. Well done to the Spanish guitar for winning his 7th trophy. And I wish Clinton LARSEN all the best. I think he's a good coach. But he was not good enough, I guess, for Mackenzie, because they let him go. I thought they could have been patient with him. Looking at the players that they have, not enough quality. Even the new coach that will come, I still think he's not going to have it good, But they decided to let him go. It's their decision. And I just hope that it was a good one. And that's it. But Clinton LARSEN is a good coach. I don't think that he'll be unemployed for a long time.